My monthly revenue is never the same, and what I take as an owner's draw is never exactly the same. I don't know how some people do it where they just have a set amount, but you have to have a certain, amount of stability and sales success for that to happen. And so part of my journey as the author of Financial Joy and now releasing the Allocation Station, I'm very familiar that we don't always have $5,000 or $4,000 or $10,000 or whatever that common number is for you. I know with realtors, they can have 3 months in a row with nothing and then make 30,000. And so this idea that revenue and what we get to allocate changes. And so if we're not very comfortable allocating 2,000 or 5,000 or 8,000, it's going to be really challenging when we get 20,000 or 40,000 or even just, a $1,000 raise. And so the allocation station is designed to honor and know that your revenue may be a little bit of a roller coaster. In Financial Joy, it's all about learning that the tempo of sales and marketing and how to generate enough revenue so you can meet those bills and do those things. But I encourage you and invite you into this conversation of how we allocate those resources, because you may have a spouse or a sister or a business partner where their allocation strategies are undefined, and maybe you can help them discover that. So I definitely encourage you to talk about with other people that are in your financial picture, what are their priorities? What are the things that they really want to be saving for? Because it may or may not be the same. What do we do with the next big unexpected win? And how do we prepare for those slower months when we don't make huge chunks like the season before? So be inspired, be encouraged, be curious to look at the data. I really want to encourage this idea of pulling your head out of whatever distraction there may be to look at the numbers and whether you're putting 10% or 20% aside for savings, or maybe only 1%, to get curious that those percentages are going to change frequently depending on your patterns of marketing in the marketplace. But there is a way to stabilize it and to gain control. And one of my other favorite books around this topic is called Profit First, where it talks about allocating small percentages based on business goals. And again, check out that book too. But yeah, just start using the word allocate. I think it will really help steer some of your important conversations in your family and business. Thanks.